So let me show you various drills that you can do in order to ensure that your wrists are strong, flexible and ready to take on the challenges of handstand work. Let's get into it. This one is fundamental to your handstands because it's going to set the foundations for straight arm strength, which you need. And so what we're going to do first is ensure that we're in the right position, fingers pointing forwards like so. We're going to be slightly narrower than shoulder width, and then we're going to rotate the elbow pits forwards before we release, okay? Now when you rotate them in, hold for a couple of seconds, and you should feel your scapula depressed slightly. The muscles that you might feel moving are the rotator cuffs here as well. So infraspinatus and teres minor. So rotate the elbow pits, hold for 2, then go all the way in. This is your weak position. This is your strong position. Hold for a couple of seconds before we go back. When you do your handstands, that's where you want to be, with your elbow pits forwards. That's going to keep you in a nice, strong, locked position. This is going to be really useful to help you learn different forms of pressure that you can apply through your hands and where your hands are going to have the best pressure, as well as generating some strength and flexibility in the movements that are going to be involved here. And so what we're going to do, fingers pointing forwards like so, which is very important. Elbow pits forwards, again, extremely important. And then from here, we're just going to lean the shoulders forwards as far as they can go, keeping the hands on the floor before we return. When you lean forwards, hold for 2 seconds, just so you can really feel that. You'll feel pressure on the hands, and then return back to center. So the next one, what we want to do is fingers now pointing out to the side, and we're going to expose the wrists to some frontal plane, side to side movement. So we want to make sure fingers are out at 90 degrees. Shrug, we're going to lean to one side, feel the pressure under the knuckles, grip the floor, hold, go back to center, then go to the other side, and make sure that we're shrugging all the way through to ensure that the shoulder blades are locked in position and are in a strong position too. Again, for this one, you want to do 8 to 10 reps on either side, and that's going to be a great way to expose your wrists to, again, a different type of movement as we're now going from side to side. Next, this one's going to be really challenging in terms of flexibility. So what we want to do is point the fingers back. It's going to be less strict in terms of where the fingers are pointing. We just want to make sure that the arms are going straight down like so. And then from here, what we want to do is just sit the hips back. We want to push the heel of the hand into the floor. You'll feel a stretch. Hold for a couple of seconds before you return to center. Again, a good 8 to 10 reps will do the trick here. Finger pulses are next. This is going to be a great way for you to develop strength through the fingers, which will be useful when you start to claw the floor in your handstands. And so we're going to get into position, shrug, lean forwards. Then we're going to lift the heel of the hand off the floor, and we are pushing into the knuckles even harder. That's going to be really useful because it's going to help you to generate as much pushing force as possible through the hands, which is obviously extremely important in your handstand. For this one, because it's a little bit more demanding, we can do 5 to 8 reps. Those moves are going to help keep your wrist strong, flexible and mobile, which is going to be perfect for you in your handstand training moving forwards. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.